thought of three. I should have just said it.
That's three
But
parts
it
of
would have
the
been
brain.
just guessing. I think if I said three, then I was like, okay, he better not ask me the name of it.
Nah, it's three parts of your
Yeah,
brain.
but I thought it was three. Actually, now, I'm the Google queen. Now you're going to make me Google it.
I bet you better. What's your opinion on mental health in the state of Connecticut?
Well, I think more should be done. And then I think more should be done in Connecticut, and I think it's just it's various levels, of mental health, and I think it needs to be. I just feel like it needs to be addressed more because I feel like so my youngest, well, my only grandchild, only grandson, he's in Massachusetts, and he's they say he's on the spectrum. And so my thing is, I remember.
Miss Rosa, before you get into that, they said I was at the spectrum. I'm the school bus driver. I got my own apartment. I got 2 cars, and I love building up society. So that's good. I was supposed to be on the spectrum too, and I ain't the best reader, but I ain't no fool. So that's all I gotta say about that. So
The thing about it is that the only thing I wanted to hear, because he's 9, the only thing I wanted to hear was at some point was him to say, "Hi, Grandma." It's like I want to hear that, and we're at the point now. I'm like saying, when you just said that, it makes me feel like I want to just not even. I'm not saying not to speak on it, but what happened is my 7-year-old is like off the chart. She the highest reading in class and everything. But because of her trauma, she that part needs to be worked on. So last year when they were together, this is like their second time ever because one lives in New York and one is in Mass. And I just said, Lord, I said, some of what she has, give some of it to him. But the thing about it is, I feel that labeling is what is dangerous. When you label, because when you label, you put people in a box. So I'm telling you. Even with me, as far as I feel like, I got it going on. I'm intelligent. I can do this. I can do that. Sometimes I feel like I might be on the spectrum. No, but I'm just saying.
Miss Rosa, you're a very powerful black woman in the society of Connecticut. I want to say Hartford in Connecticut.
I appreciate it.
And I had to make sure you know. That's why I really want you to know.
But I'm just saying the fact of that labeling. Whereas when you label and if you label and you tell somebody this is what you are and this is only what you can do, and it's just like there's a story of a fleas in a jar. So what happens is you put the fleas in a jar and you put the lid on it, and so the fleas are gonna go whoop, whoop, they're gonna go up to the lid, and you take the lid off, right? And guess what? The flea's going to still go up to the lid, up to the lid, up to the lid, because it's been programmed.
What's your opinion on P. Diddy getting picked up for sex trafficking in 2024?
My opinion on that is the first thing that has to come out of my mouth is black powerful men who are going to be brought down. I just feel like when it comes to it's definitely a slave master plantation mentality.
Facts.
Where you are gonna let them get to whatever level that they're gonna get to, and then a level that you're going to allow them to get to. And then after that, it's like, hey, I got to bring you down. And the bottom line is when I look at whatever he did, if we allege that he did it, right, he did it by himself. By himself. So, I definitely am not definitely against sex trafficking, any abuse of women.
I saw that video. He attacked that girl in the elevator. I saw it all over the internet. They doing him dirty, but I ain't know he got done like that.
Exactly.
Until I saw that video.
Exactly.
And that made me look and have my perspective change like a lot of it. A lot of them. You dragging girls.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
That could have been your daughter.
Right.
Or your mother.
Right. Exactly. So definitely, you know, in that particular aspects, and then people people watching abuse, and like I said before, even even finding your voice, yeah, and that's what I found too. That when I put that program together for children and the youth, I said, guess what? You got adults that need to find their voice,
and still don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Do you know who Quincy Jones is?
Oh yeah.
What's your opinion on him dying at age 91 and what he have done in society before he died?
I just feel like he was really instrumental in music and oh god, I can't think of the guy's name, but there's a video that I've watched where it was like I want to say a club scene, and there was a gentleman in there singing with an amazing voice, but I felt like even in watching that a few years ago was like so relevant.
Wow.
So you know, like in other words, to me, he always stayed relevant.
As he's supposed to.
Yeah, he always said. Yeah, but a lot of people, you know, you can have like one of my 70 songs, Anita Ward, Ring My Bell, you know, the one hit wonder. Exactly.
You surprised I probably know that? Listen, I got you, Miss Rose.
Yeah, but yeah, just really relevant and just and giving back and making sure that you know, that he was supportive of other people's crafts in the music industry. Yeah.
So shout out to that.
I think very intelligent. Yeah.
He was. Do you know the original inauguration month?
The original inauguration? No, I do not.
Well, the original inauguration month, you can Google this because you're a fact checker, it will be April and March.
Okay.
What's your opinion on switching it to Dr. King's Day or around Dr. King's week?
Oh, what's my opinion that it got switched?
It got switched from April and March. So the president is supposed to be sworn in April and March back in the centuries or the older days. They switched it from April and March to January. Do you know any reason why they did that? And do you feel like they
No, I don't. My opinion was I didn't like the fact that President Trump inauguration was, you know, on that day. I didn't like that. I thought that was a disrespect.
Do you know what age Dr. Martin Luther King's dad when he died? The dad, not Dr. King. How old was Dr. King's dad when he died?
No.
It was 84. Do you know how he died?
I know how the mother died.
How did the father die?
I hope it wasn't the same way. I don't remember.
He had a heart attack.
Okay.
So what's your opinion on him seeing his son die before he died?
Well, that has to be a hard thing because, you know, people always make that statement that it's unnatural for a parent to bury a child.
Do you know the first actor that was in the governor of California?
Yeah, the first actor?
The first actor that was the governor of California.
What's Ronald Reagan.
No, he was the second. It was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, Arnold Schwarzenegger was not before Ronald Reagan.
It was? You and the other dude said the same thing last podcast. You might be right.
No, Ronald Reagan was older.
And so it came Arnold after. Okay, you got me. The same, the Muslim teacher I did maybe like a couple days ago, he said the same. Y'all both said the same answer, so I got to get my facts right. I apologize. Shout out to those that came before me. I ain't going to challenge them. They know more, and that's why they were there.
And I'm on the hot seat, y'all, because I didn't know any of these questions beforehand.
That's very true. How much money does the governor make in Connecticut? This is a ball pick number.
I don't know. Say 110,000.
200,000.
Oh, he does? Okay.
So the governor in Connecticut makes 200,000.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. Well, inflation.
Inflation. How much does the mayor of Connecticut make?
The mayor? You mean the mayor of Hartford? Or any?
Oh, many around
any
any of the mayors in Connecticut. It's all wrong. It's just the same. It's just like a statement.
Okay, gotcha.
Not the same amount. Not the same amount, but
right.
I'm looking for a ballpark number.
Okay, let's say. Okay, the other one is making 2. Oh, well, let's say the 110 then.
He makes 78.
Oh, whoa.
So the mayor 78,000.
Whoa.
So the mayors make 78,000. The governors make 200,000.
Okay. Oh, that's a big gap.
So if you didn't know, now you know. And this is the last question. Then there will be a shout outs. Do you feel that black men are lazy?
Of course not. Not in general, no.
So why do we get this stereotypical? Why do we get this
Just what my
stereotypical?
mother used to say, just because you say something, just because you tell a lie, and this is funny, just because you tell a lie over and over again does not make it the truth. And so one of the shout outs that I do want to give is that I've been saying this for a while, but I'm definitely going to do this. I'm really, really inspired. So my next book, which I've been working on, is called Mama Saying.
Shout out to that. You heard it first.
Mama Saying.
On audio.
And so there's a lot of sayings, and I've said a few of them already in this interview. But no, all black men are not lazy. And actually, even though I was saying that, my father was a functional alcoholic, he was a construction worker.
Shout out to that. Construction workers get make good money.
Yeah,
great money.
Right. And he
I already know.
Yeah, had to work in crazy conditions at times, and then the biggest thing about that too, that was something that I used to get like kind of upset about, was the fact that when I started to see young black people wearing construction boots, well, not so much just for wearing the construction boots, but the cost of the construction boots and wearing them fashionable, when I was like, my father, at the wore construction boots for work.
Yeah, they got steel toes, so in case you already hurt your foot, your foot can actually survive through the collision, or somebody step on something.
Yeah, but no, all black men are not lazy. No, a lot of them are great mentors, especially, and so even though, first of all, I'll start with my husband.
Shout out to that.
Yeah, so amazing black man who worked at a company for 35 years. He has his own lawn care business.
Shout out to that.
And even later in life, he's still, with the lawn care business and keep claiming that I believe that this is probably maybe going to be his last year, but just a hard worker, very intelligent. I'm used to that. My brothers, the same thing, like, one of my brothers, he still has his own flooring business. He was responsible for helping head up the flooring for the guard goats.
Okay.
And also the Federal Board of Education, where it's a police station now. I mean, did all the bathrooms in there. So I'm just used to strong black men. My other brother retired as a CO, not CO, juvenile parole officer.
Shout out to that.
Yep, and then also is still working in the school system. All 3 of my sons, they work. They're very enterprising. I have one son, the youngest one is, and I feel like this is very commendable and needed. He is a assistant preschool teacher.
Oh wow!
At daycare.
Shout out to that.
And the crazy thing about that was he had been wanting to do that for a while. Where I saw him in action where he would say when he could start working, working age. I'm like, yeah, hiring, and people were looking at him like, young black man, why would you want to work? But they say, and the person gave him a chance, and they said that the kids love him, and